and welcome to my November book reading wrap-up, where I'll show you all the books I finished reading in November. So let's get started. I have a nice little pile this month. So the first book that I finished reading is Redwall by Brian Jacques. This gentleman here. At first, before I checked for my video, I thought it was Jacques or something. Maybe it's French. And I actually found a video where he explains himself how to pronounce it and how different places are pronounced differently. It was quite interesting to hear. Look at this cover, it's so cute. Well, on this edition, I don't know what edition this is, but anyway. This is one of those where I started long. Vaisha, stop ruining the bags. Sorry, that I started long ago, but didn't finish, and finally I did. There was a cartoon based on this series that he wrote. Now, I saw on Goodreads that there's a chronological order, but like this is number 1, but then there's a chronological order to read the stories. I'm not sure there. Anyway, yeah, I made a video, and I started this in 2023. Yeah, 2023 I started this, I think. Well, I talk about it more in my video. Oh, sorry. I started telling you, there was a cartoon. That's how I discovered Redwall, because we had it here on the kids' channel in Israel, dubbed to Hebrew. And I was just in love with this one. So when I discovered, it was long ago, 4 years ago, there's a book series, I was like, ooh. Now, it is different. They made some changes. And obviously, I didn't recognize all the names immediately, because some of them were changed for the dub. Naturally. And still, I really love this little book. I'm going to reread it again one day. And I hope to get the rest of them too, because I love Redwall. Alright, so there's that one. And then I read this one. It's called, this is a rough translation, but it's called To Myself by Galila Ronfeder. Or, no, not she's Galila Ronfeder Amit. This is before she got married. Now, this is a pretty well-known kids' book series in Israel about this young boy named Sion. Or, I don't know how to be in English. But anyway, Lyra gave this to me. I thought I had it. And not had it. He had it, and they asked if I wanted it. I said, yeah, I want to read it. I thought this was the one I read in school, but it's not. I read the second one. I realized only in the end, because in that one, the kid, in this one, he writes a diary at his adoptive family's home. But in the second one, he writes letters to a girl he knows. So that's the one I read. Anyway, I really enjoyed reading this one for the first time, seeing the beginning of Sion's story. It was very cute. It's a very cute series, honestly. Great for kids. Yeah, I think I'll give this one to the library. Now, I just don't see myself rereading it again. But they did make new reprints of this one, so that's awesome. Galila Ronfeder actually wrote a lot more books and well-known kids series in Israel. Another one of hers is Ginger. It's about, I think, a ginger kid. Anyway, so that was that one. Vaisha, no. Sorry, just keeps ruining bags. He sticks his nails in them. Alright, then the third book, another one of those I started a long time ago and only now finished, is Hotel Magnifique by Emily J. Taylor. This is a standalone. It's about this, hotel in a way, and about this whole world of magic. I made a video about this one if you want to hear more. And also I made a video about this one. But yeah, I ended up enjoying it. I think it was a fun story, and it was got too much of that modernized, downwatered fantasy thing. I mean, I know, like, if you read fantasy from, the 90s, the 80s, and backwards, it's very different. Let's just say that. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy this one, but it's definitely not like those fantasy books. But still, it was a fun read, and I'm glad I finally finished it. I'm not going to be keeping it, though. But a friend of mine, she wants to read it, so I'm going to save it for her. And then I'll tell her she can do what she wants with it. Okay. Then, Вася, что будет? Вася, sit still. Oh, bugger. Okay, next, and my apologies, I got her name wrong. This is The Tale of Miss Title Mouse. Forgive me if I'm wrong there, I'm not sure. I think it's Title Mouse. By Beatrice Potter. I was confused because it's got an X. I know Beatrice is written some other way, but I think it's Beatrice. Just spelled differently. Yeah, she's the lady that wrote Peter Rabbit, apparently. Leo found these two little books for me. I was in a market somewhere, and I said, yeah, I'd like to have... There's another one after. This is number 11, it says here. At least here. Yeah, number 11. Look up, kids. This is really adorable short little stories. And they got these beautiful illustrations done by Miss Potter. Look at that. It's so cute. This is like an edition where they took photos and then gave it a higher resolution for the art that she made. At least so I understood. And then we have this one, which is number 5. The Tale of Two Bad Mice. I love this one even more. It was so cute. Again, beautiful illustrations. And illustrations, watercolor art. Watercolor, apparently. Beautifully done. I really loved it. It's very cute. I mean, you can read them. Even me, I read it in 10 minutes. Because they're just really, really short, but they're adorable. Really something fun to read with small children. And that's it. These are all the books I finished in November. I'm quite happy I've finished at least 2 books that are on my haven't finished reading yet pile. It's slowly getting smaller. I hope next year I'll finally finish all the books on that pile. But, I think I will. It's just else I have to find some of them again because I don't remember where they are. But I said, don't give me that look. Okay, so that's it, folks. Let me know if you read any of these, and if so, what did you think about them? And remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!